Good morning, Scorpio, or whenever you see this reading. I appreciate you for joining me, Mystic Virgo 4444. I want to do your weekly reading, so I hope it resonates, you all. If it does not resonate, please take what you need and leave the rest with me. I've done some pre-shuffling. This is going to be a timeless reading, so whenever you see it, hopefully it resonates. I have here the Five of Cups followed by the Four of Wands. So maybe you're upset about in I say an apartment or maybe a home situation that's not right. But it's almost as if I want to tell you, cheer up, buttercup. You're worrying about stuff that's over with, past, let the past go. Cheer up. There's other things coming for you. And while I was shuffling you all, I kept seeing the Tower card pop out. So I don't know if it's going to pop out. Maybe there's a reason for you to be so upset. Maybe you're in a Tower moment or something like that. But things will start looking up for you. So we'll see what's in your reading for Scorpio, okay? Timeless reading, so whenever you see it, hopefully it resonates, okay? You're indecisive about something. Yeah, all up in your feelings about something, whatever it is, your world. Don't be ashamed. If you need to leave home, move, or leave a person, don't be afraid to, because that's only going to benefit you in the long run. Communicate effectively. Maybe communicating, somebody is hurting you, saying hurtful words to you. Take it how it resonates, and you know that you need to leave a situation, leave. Don't stay stuck. Don't stay stuck. Rebirth. It's time for you to move forward. Move on. You're better than that. Don't let somebody talk down to you because you care about them and because you're afraid of living without them. It's time for you to move forward. Rebirth. You're probably pregnant or just had a baby. Take it how it resonates. You're still beautiful. You may not think so right now. It's like I have this invocation card here. Growing, doing different things, rebirthing. You're probably a light worker, working with emeralds or rubies. Maybe fascinated by I can't even think, you all. Fascinated by stones or something like this. You're invoking spirits. You have spirits around you, whether you realize it or not. You're probably, like I said, a light worker. You probably see, sense, and feel things around you. And this is something new to you. This is a rebirth. You're in the middle of your spiritual awakening, the beginning of your spiritual awakening, and you don't need some nonsense going on with what somebody's saying. You've been thinking about leaving a relationship or something like that, and that's okay. But if you're going to think about it and you know that it's of your best interest, here, Scorpio, it's time for you to let it go. Move forward, because you're emerging. You have two different things going on with you. Not only are you going through a rebirth and a spiritual awakening, you're also ending a negative chapter in your relationship, something that's keeping you down, maybe some sort of abusive type of relationship, not physically abusive, but more so as being mentally abusive to you, speaking harsh words to you, hurting your feelings, calling you out your name, and just downright disrespectful. Popped right out. Disrespectful. You're looking at all this stuff that this person did to you, but you have to remember, you're worthy. You have a Two of Cups that you're not even looking at. You have a better life ahead of you that you're afraid to look at because you don't know if this person is going to come looking for you when you walk out that damn door. Go. The universe is telling you to your world needs to change. Your world is changing, but you have to open the door in order to get out of this toxic situation here. So yeah, take that leap of faith. It's time to go. Scorpio, it's time to go. It's time to move forward. Yep, let it go. This person was good to you, but now they hurt you. They used to be good to you, and you're reminding yourself, this person is no longer good to me. This person hurts me. This person treats me like scum. Let it go. Validity. They're explosive. They're hurtful. Negative. Deceitful. They're keeping you down. Let it go. It's time to walk away. You focus on your income, your coins. You know you don't have that much to begin with, but you have growth inside of you that wants to blossom, that wants to grow. You have this rebirth about you. It's time to let it go. Offer what you do have. You have Knight of Pentacles. I have Queen of Pentacles. The Tower. There's the Tower. It kept popping out. Okay. You're focused on the things that you've done in this relationship. Okay. You've done a lot of good things in this relationship. And this is why you stayed so long. Okay? But the guy who you're with, or take it how it resonates, wherever you're looking at, whether it's them or them, somebody, all they've contributed to the relationship is power. They've caused this hurtful tower moment in your life right now. Bunch of negative things said. I don't think it's physically abusive, just more so mentally abusive. You know what I'm saying? Saying things to you and offer very little in return, even though they cared about you in the beginning. Yes, like any good relationship, you finally see what this person is all about. They offer very, very little. Okay? They think just because they bring money into the household that they can do and say anything to you that they want. They want to do what they want to do. They want to take the leap of faith and do whatever the hell they want to do in this relationship. But it don't work that way. Homie don't play that shit. Homie don't play that. It's time to let it go. Page of Wands. Okay? They offer very, very little, but they want to stay in the power. They want to stay in that power. They want to keep you down. They want to keep you in this tower moment. They think that you're stuck because you may not have enough. You may not think that you have enough, but you have a strong will. It's time for you to walk away because they are very volatile. Take it how it resonates. Very volatile. For generations and generations, this has been going on with this person's family. He saw or she saw abuse, physical abuse or sexual abuse or words said when they were younger. So they had no choice but to carry it over into their grown-up relationships and turn their grown-up relationships toxic because they grew up in a toxic environment. It's a generational thing with this person. This person is only doing what they know. Okay? They're only doing what they've learned from generation to generation. The generational curse with this person has not been deflected, has not been let go because he or she is still joining in this generational nonsense, this generational toxicity. They're carrying it with them because this is all they saw in their life. You're gonna move away from this situation. If not, you need to move on. It's time for you to let it go. Let it go. Because you're going through a spiritual rebirth right now, and that's already scaring you because you don't know what the heck is going on. Something said, telling me to get this card at the bottom of the deck. Promise. What is that they're saying? God never promised you a rose garden or something like that. I don't know if you're familiar with that story, but you have the promise of a new love coming into your life. God wants to promise you that you're going to have a new love, a new birth, a new rebirth movement. But you have to end this toxic relationship. Toxic relationship. Stop focusing on your income of what you don't have because you have more choices, more outlets more help than you think you have. You just haven't called the right people or tapped into the right energy source just yet. Okay? So he's still going to try to keep you there. So if I'm just suggesting, if you're going to leave this person, don't tell him. Go away when he's at work or something, or find a way to get away when he's not around. Because he's still going to offer you, I still love you, I still care about you. He's still going to offer very little, but he's going to try his best to keep you there because he wants that power. He keeps that power. And this keeps you up at night because he's probably told you already, I care about you, you're not going no damn where. You're not breaking up our family. You were the world to him once. But real quick, he changed that within 6 months to a year of the relationship. He made you very sorrowful for getting into a relationship with him to begin with. Because he figures since he brings the money, the bulk of the money in the household, he makes the rules and you better follow him. But he offers very little of anything else. Probably hardly ever have sex with this person, communicate with this person, and anything. If it's communication, it's nothing positive because it bothers you and it keeps you up at night. And you know that you're up at night now because you need to figure out how to get out of this relationship. It's time for me to let this relationship go. Communicate with yourself. Tell yourself, it's time to pack our shit, kids. It's time for us to get the hell up out of Dodge and go find some place we're going to be a safe haven place for you. Find you a safe haven. Take a breath. Breathe deep. Let it out. And know that you have something else for you on the other side of this negative grief. Okay? Vigilant. Be very vigilant about what you want to do and how you want to do it. You'll find you will find your clear pathway, but you have to open the door first. You have to open the door and start somewhere because you do have positive movement forward coming your way. And this move, wherever you decide to do, wherever you decide to go is definitely going to bring you happy. You're going to be happy as soon as you walk out that door. Once you walk out that door and take your bags with you, your kids, or whatever it is you're doing, if you're whatever, single, whatever, you take your stuff with you, the people you love with you, and go, you're going to be happy. Because you know that when you walk out that door, you're going to make the right decision. And that's not the right decision, it's the only decision. Here, it's the only decision. Because you're standing in your power, being this Queen of Wands, being all up in your energy, being all up in your feelings, but still creating a safe haven for not only yourself, but for your kids and for the baby that you're more than likely pregnant with. You're rebirthing so many different things, and you're definitely coming into your spiritual awakening. Okay? I hope this resonates with you, Scorpio. I hope you find what you're looking for, and I definitely hope you get out of that toxic situation. This won't relate to a lot of different people, so I really do hope it finds whoever needs to see it. I'll talk to y'all soon.